Hey everyone, David here, Common Guy Crypto. Been wanting to get a video out. Took the weekend off because I just didn't want to pay attention to the market really at all, and just because of the amount of fear, uncertainty, and doubt that was going on. And so I really just today wanted to cover a couple quick items with everybody. Um, Wanted to talk about all the FUD that's still going on out there, that fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And really, there's a lot of FUD out there. Just a quick look at the stock to flow ratio and that chart. Wanted to let you know that I am still very bullish in this market, and I think that we have a long ways to go. I'm still dollar cost averaging in, and so that's a positive thing. And I'll just share with you what I bought into today. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Michael Saylor and that video, some of the whale wars information, and then finally, just take a look at the fear and greed index for the past 24 hours and kind of see what's going on. So, appreciate all of those that watch the videos and my postings. Currently standing at 99 subscribers, and hopefully, we'll get to 100 pretty soon. I am looking to grow the channel, and hopefully, we can get to 200 subscribers um, by the end of June. That would be really awesome. We got a lot of comments on some of the videos over the weekend, and so just really wanted to kind of look at some of those, give a couple shout outs to some of those comments and stuff, and I'll do that towards the end of the video. But in terms of the stock to flow model, um, I mean, you can really see like where we're at, and that I mean, we're not even close to the peak above where the model says that that the top of the bull run is going to be. So a lot of hope for me there, and really looking at that $100,000 Bitcoin still. Um, I was digging around and just looking to see like what people were talking about in terms of some of those big investments that I'm in, and one of them is Cardano, and this is an article that came out on the 22nd, and it really just, I mean, the bottom line is that this one trader has a price prediction on ADA at $40. Um, and if that's the truth in there in 2022, I already own some. I would probably buy some more. So Michael Saylor, I'm a huge fan of Michael Saylor's. He makes a lot of sense to me in terms of how he talks about Bitcoin and the market in general. And so I'm really glad that I'm able to at least listen to some of his videos and try to get in on learning how he thinks, because clearly he's a lot smarter than I am, and he's got more money than I do too. So, but, I got a little bit nicer beard than he does. Um, yeah. So yesterday, up until just a couple hours ago, I wanted to talk to you about all the FUD. And so there's this fear and greed index that I talked about briefly on Friday. Um, and really, up until yesterday, that fear and greed index stood at a 10. So, and 10 really kind of signifies that um, people are in extreme fear. But with that extreme fear comes opportunity. And so I've really seized that opportunity over the last couple of days to, you know, to do some dollar cost averaging in. And you can see the direction of the chart now, where we're headed. Um, you know, we went from a 10 to 22, which, we doubled up plus in the last 24 hours. And with the amount of green that showed up on CoinMarketCap today, I think that trend will continue unless there's, potentially other bad news. And that we really are, potentially working through the end of this little dip in the market. So over the last 24 hours, what I did was I went through what my holdings were on Coinbase and some of these little projects that, I've bought into. And as you all know, I'm investing my lunch money. I'm investing $25 here, $10 there, sort of thing. while it's not a lot to a whole bunch of other folks, you know, it's working for me. So let's see. So today I bought into Ren for another $9. And the reason being is because I had bought into that on May 8th for $1.03 and bought like 20 tokens then. But today I bought 10 more for $9. So from my standpoint, I'm dollar cost averaging down on the incremental cost of that investment. Additionally, I picked up Chainlink today. Initially I had picked up Chainlink on April 15th for $41 a token approximately. And today it was at 20. So I bought another 1.17 tokens at, $20. And so, really doubled my investment there, and brought down the overall cost of that token down to $30. So I did that also with Filecoin, where I had a quarter of a Filecoin that I previously purchased in April, at like $40 is what I had paid for it. And then today I bought another quarter of a Filecoin for $20. So again, basically, I'm buying stuff at 50% off of what I paid for it, a month or 2 months ago. And that's really kind of what I've been doing. And so you can see here, these are the statements that came in my Gmail, and what I've been buying into over the last week, and about $150. I mean, not a lot of stuff, but definitely, what I'm working on. And so I just wanted to give a couple of shout outs in terms of, some of the stuff that I'm seeing, in terms of, like on Facebook and stuff like that. And oh my God, some of these, I don't know where some of these crypto purchasers, get some information. But there's still a lot of folks on Facebook that are pushing fear. I mean, tons of fear. And so encourage you not to get all caught up in that. If you really want to take a look at some information, I would encourage you to step back and, take a look at, some of the articles on the internet and just really understand that, in terms of crypto, we're in the infancy of the market. And if you can realize that we're like, even though it's been around for, 10, 12 years, we're still in its infancy. So, I really have been taking a pause on Facebook and, trying to stay away from what some of these idiots are talking about. There was a post the other day about some guy that he bought in at $2.37 and now it's at $1.14, and he wants to know if he should buy or sell or get out or run away. And so there's just so much of that, and people posting these memes, and not really even having like a clear idea of what it is that they're saying. So I would encourage you to stay away from that FUD that's going on Facebook and other places, and just really understand that there's some huge manipulations going on in the market right now. And I can't really explain all of it, but I got to figure that some of these big holders of crypto are really manipulating the new holders of crypto out of their bitcoins. And there's definitely evidence of that. I do know that, if you had the means where you could potentially cause the market to dip, if you could sell high enough and then cause the market to dip low enough that you could rebuy in for a lot more bitcoins or ETH or whatever it is that you're buying, to really make it worth your while. And at the same time, liquidate a lot of folks that are newer to the market. So if you got into the market in the last 2 months and you bought in at $60,000 and then your investment goes to 40 or 30, I'm sure you're freaking out, and I totally would be too. Except that what I've learned from my own investigations into this market is that this high volatility is the result of those high rewards that everybody's after. And so I'm used to it, not used to it, but I'm learning to be used to it. And again, I don't have a ton of money invested, but I do have a decent amount in here. And so looking forward to seeing some of these purchases climb up. Real quick, if you recall back about a week or 10 days ago, I just did a real quick, you know, commentary on Polygon Matic, where I bought it at the last dip at 37 cents. It's up to $1.85 now. I've definitely made my money on it. I've been taking profits all along. This morning, when I was yesterday, I thought about buying some more, and it was at 85 cents yesterday, and I was like, man, should I buy some more? Is it going to go up some more or not? And so, I wasn't really sure, but it was at like 86 cents yesterday. Well, from 86 cents yesterday, it went up to a buck 80 this morning, which was like 105% overnight increase. And while I didn't buy that, I'm still hanging on to what I initially bought. And I've been taking off little pieces of profits all along, so I'm really playing with house money on that. And I'm investing in other things with it. So yeah, I have the initial investment still there, haven't touched it, and just taken off little bits and pieces. So if you're new to the channel and you like what I'm talking about, please hit the subscribe button. Really trying to get to 250 subscribers in the month of June. And I know we're not there yet, but I appreciate everybody watching. And if you have any comments for me, leave them down below in the comment section. And my next video that I do, I'll go through all of the comments and hopefully be able to respond and thank everybody for watching the videos. So that's it for me. Common Guy Crypto out.